Xiangshan finally puts the pieces together, realizing that the godlike golden warrior clearing the battlefield is the very same level 12 passenger who mysteriously vanished from the ship. The rest of the crew completely loses their minds, unable to understand how a mere level 12 could possess such absurd, universe-breaking power. Masha grits her teeth in sheer disbelief, muttering that while exceptional geniuses certainly exist, wiping out level 12s as if they were nothing but insects is simply impossible to explain. Even the veteran expert Babaluo breaks into a cold sweat as he recognizes the sheer gravity and danger of the situation. The tension on the bridge rises as the screens flash with violent explosions, making everyone on board realize that Lu Sheng is about to clash head-on with a level 13 powerhouse. But the stakes are impossibly high because he isn't just facing a single boss, as there are 5 level 13 pirate commanders waiting to tear him apart. Out in the cold vacuum of space, the bandaged assassin senses Lu Sheng's massive aura, but he smiles confidently after confirming the kid is only level 12 and decides to handle this newcomer himself. The other pirate captains quickly offer to join the fight, wanting to help him secure what looks like an incredibly easy kill. However, the arrogant assassin completely dismisses their help, charging straight toward Lu Sheng with a massive surge of energy, absolutely convinced that no level 12 could ever defeat him. The pirate assassin hurtles forward like a blazing purple meteor, pouring every single ounce of his power into his final, devastating charge. He loudly boasts that he is going to teach Lu Sheng a harsh lesson about the brutal, insurmountable gap between level 12 and level 13. Unleashing his ultimate technique, the Dead Blade, the assassin clashes head-on with Lu Sheng's blinding golden light. But as it turns out, that gap does not exist. And in a split second of pure dominance, Lu Sheng casually slices the pirate commander completely in half. Desperately trying to piece his severed body back together, the terrified assassin screams in panic, completely unable to process how this could be happening to him. Meanwhile, Lu Sheng slowly comes to a stop in the vacuum of space, looking entirely unfazed and spotless inside his glowing golden aura. He didn't even register the attack at all, mockingly wondering to himself if a mere fly had just buzzed past his face. Back inside the ship, a shell-shocked Masha is left staring blankly at the screen, knowing that for any normal genius, facing a level 13 would be an instant death sentence with zero hope of escape. Yet this absolute monster has just effortlessly bent the rules of the universe, crushing a supreme expert while only being at level 12 himself. The entire crew stands paralyzed in a silent, collective daze, their minds completely shattered by the handsome young man on the monitor. In the middle of this stunned silence, everyone finally remembers the veteran powerhouse's unbelievable claim from just moments ago. It turns out Haijidao wasn't exaggerating at all, and this ridiculous level 12 really is their god-tier savior, single-handedly turning the pirate fleet into cosmic scrap metal. The crew suddenly realizes that the veteran master wasn't crazy, and that this young man truly does have the combat power to turn the entire battle around. With Lu Sheng easily destroying the enemy's front line, they quickly calculate their own assets, realizing they still have 3 level 13 defenders left on their side. What once seemed like a completely suicidal situation has suddenly transformed into a highly winnable battle to break through the pirate blockade. Wu Tian steps up and proposes that if he and Babaluo coordinate their efforts, they can easily pin down 2 of the remaining level 13 pirate leaders. To prove he is ready to risk everything, Babaluo activates a forbidden secret technique, temporarily suppressing his soul injuries to restore 80% of his combat power. Xiangshan eagerly adds that she can personally pilot the warship's heavy defenses to stall a third pirate boss all on her own. Counting down the remaining enemies, Wu Tian notes that since Lu Sheng already took out one of them, there is only one pirate commander left unaccounted for. He confidently turns to Haijidao, telling the old master to pick his target so they can finally wrap this battle up. The entire bridge turns to look at Haijidao with burning, hopeful eyes, suddenly united and ready to launch their grand counter-offensive. After staring death in the face for so long, the rest of the crew is suddenly filled with overwhelming hope, practically cheering at this miraculous turn of events. However, their grand tactical plan is instantly derailed when a sweating Haijidao awkwardly tells them not to bother, leaving the entire room completely dumbfounded. Misunderstanding his hesitation, a desperate Xiangshan bows deeply before him, swearing on her family's ancient honor to give them absolutely everything they want. She frantically promises that the final reward for saving the ship will be so astronomical that both the masters and Lu Sheng will be set for life. Realizing the misunderstanding, a sweating Haijidao quickly clarifies that the issue has nothing to do with the payout or their willingness to help. Losing his patience, Babaluo barks at him to just spit out whatever hidden demands he has so they can make their move before it's too late. Wu Tian sternly reminds him that the clock is ticking, and their golden opportunity to strike is quickly slipping away. He points out that as a veteran of the alien battlefield, Hai Ji-Dao should know the immense importance of combat timing better than anyone else. Waving his hands in a panic, the old master frantically tells them that they are completely getting the wrong idea about the situation. He explains that his objection isn't about the rewards, but that he literally means there is zero reason for any of them to even step outside the ship. Wu Tian is left speechless as Hai Ji-Dao casually adds that putting together a tactical battle plan is a complete waste of time. Pointing a firm finger straight at the tactical monitor, the master declares that their absolute best move is to simply sit back and let his disciple handle the situation. He confidently states that Lu Sheng doesn't need any backup at all and is fully capable of slaughtering the remaining pirate lords entirely on his own. The crew stands frozen in silence, struggling to process the absurd idea of a single level 12 taking on a fleet of level 13 space pirate leaders completely on his own. Before they can even begin to digest this shock, Hai Ji-Dao mentions that he has one more massive truth to drop on them. He casually confesses that Lu Sheng isn't actually his disciple, and that the pink-haired elf standing right behind him is his only true student. Looking back at the monitor showing the blazing golden warrior, the veteran master admits he doesn't possess even a fraction of the talent required to be Lu Sheng's teacher. In fact, he adds with absolute honesty that Lu Sheng's cosmic power and martial mastery are so advanced that the kid is actually qualified to teach him instead. This mind-blowing revelation completely shatters their reality, leaving Zi Yangshan, Wu Tian, and Babaluo frozen in sheer disbelief.